Here, and I just wanted to do a real quick live video about a thought that I had for today. But first of all, thank you for connecting with me. Hope you're having a wonderful day. For you guys on the East Coast up north getting this bad weather, hopefully you're taking advantage, drinking some coffee, staying warm, connecting with people and friends. So again, thank you for checking in. And I'm not going to talk real loud because my wife is in the other room taking a nap, so I don't want to wake her up, but I don't want to be like dull and everything. So anyway, as you're popping on, say hey Danielle, how you doing? Hey Jennifer, hey, how's everybody doing today? I was recently looking at a little webinar, and I wanted to share something that I learned. To the point, it's about fear in a way, and it's about declaring your thoughts and taking control of what you get into your life. So one of the clarifying statement is when you say I am, when you say I am strong, I am courageous, I am fearful, those are defining statements. Those are statements of action. And when you use minimizing phrasing or verbiage after that, you deminimize the I am statement. So just to go through my notes real quick, thinking of life and energy. Let me show you something real quick before I go that far. Let me take that. What's in the diffuser today? I have magnify your purpose, I have clarity, and citrus fresh. Those are my diffusing oils. Isn't that neat? I got it set up right behind my camera so you can see it. Share that with me. All right. Anyway, life force is the force that flows in and through all living things. So it's safe to say that all living things have energy. And so how do we capture and control our energy states throughout the day? Like say if we're having a good day, it's easy to say that, our energy states are high, our frequency levels are high. If you're having a not so good day and you find yourself down, or life just happens to happen to you, you're in a kind of a lower energy state or a negative state of being. So one of the things that you can do is have a mental conversation with yourself. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I do this a lot. So once I feel like I'm down, I'll be like, what do I want it to be? And regardless of the weather, it's cloudy outside, but I'm feeling good inside. Why is that? Because I choose to raise my frequency. I choose to be in a higher energy state. So when you use words like, I am positive, but I would be even better if such and such happened in my life. So you take the I am statement and you say, I am positive, I am happy, I am more abundant. And then when you take that and you put a minimizing statement like, but I would be better if such and such was happening. So that way it takes it out of your control. And I'm just really thirsty. 1 second. I'm all over the place, I know. But just realize in every situation there are two states of being. You're either in a state of cause or you're in a state of effect. We want to be in a state of cause more often than in a state of effect, because when you're in a state of cause, that means you're actively going through and being a part of the issue or the situation or the circumstance. When you're in a state of effect, you're allowing your circumstances and things happening to control how you feel. That makes sense? I hope it does. Hey, I'm doing good. Doing good. Another thing that we need to try to focus on is trusting our intuitive intuition. So what is that? Another way to say intuitive intuition is to say your gut feeling. A lot of times you'll see something or you'll think about, this is called live and it's propped up. Wait a minute. Oh, hope I don't lose you. There we go. All right. So, all right. What did I say? Another way to trust your intuitive intuition is that gut feeling you have, or that voice, I can't remember the cartoon where they had the angel and the devil say, do it, and the angel said, no, don't do it. So you want to kind of lean towards your intuitive gut feelings, because those are things, if you are following in, if you're truly in tune to yourself and your purpose and everything, 9 times out of 10, your gut feeling will probably have you going in the way that you should be going. So, sorry, I'm trying to read from my notes. The notes kind of all over the place. What is the root cause? Another thing that I want to leave with you, we talked about minimizing and justifying. I do that a lot. And that's something that I had to really stop. And I couldn't have done it by myself. And it's really neat. And that's why it's important. Rob Mateo, that's why it's important to surround yourself with people that are better than you. Because when you do that, they will hear things in your language, and they will pick up on things that you don't really necessarily see, which is a good thing. I have a tendency of not being able to receive compliments. I have a tendency to minimize that and say, oh, no, I'm just like you. I'm just like everybody else. I know I probably said this in another live, but it's so important. It is so true to be able to understand and realize that you're pushing away or not accepting or receiving compliments or suggestions from other people will keep you small and limited and keep you from growing and reaching your potential. Things from the past showing up in your present. It's important to recognize that we are creatures of habit. We normally don't like change, and a lot of times there's things from your past that you have to deal with in order for you to move forward in your life. So I'll just leave that at that. You need to get rid of things in your life that does not serve you. So taking inventory. This is March, even though typically it's the time of year where you go through and re-inventory and clean out your closet and stuff. We're still in wintertime, so yeah, it's 39 degrees, and most of our folks up on the East Coast are suffering from some really, really bad weather. I'm sorry, my lips just so dehydrated, talking too much. Oh man, good stuff. I made a post earlier today, and the statement was declare into the becoming. It is a state of eternal becoming. And when you declare, when you accept the things that you want, you may not be there, but you have to actually set that intention to go be there. So you have to visualize and see yourself in that place of where you want to be in order for you to get where you want to go. That makes sense? You got to go like this. It's important. It's very, very important to visualize. It's very, very important to do. And it's very, very important to realize that I'm just like you. You're just like me. We all have our good days. We all have our bad days. Yesterday was a bad day physically for me because I didn't want to go work out. And I tie things into working out because that's what I kind of like doing. I don't really like, yay, let's go work out. It's like, no, I like how I feel. I like what it does. I know the benefits of working out, so that's why I do it. If I could work out and get the same benefits from working out without working out, then I wouldn't do it. But what was I going to say? I got derailed. Energy, life force. I am trusting your intuition. Hope. As I finish up this live today, I don't want to just go on and on. I just want to give you something that you can take and use and think about for today. Thoughtful Thursday. I made a post from Instagram, and I got the quote from a webinar that I was on yesterday. And again, I'll say it again. Declare into the becoming. It is a state of eternal becoming. So again, what you want, what you change, what you want to have in your life, I believe that what you put out in the world comes back to you 10 times. There's situations and things that I've been a part of where I could have definitely taken the lower road, but I think because I didn't take the low road and I've taken higher roads in every situation that I could have see myself being in, I think it has done me well and put me in a position where I'm happy. So again, think about what you want to change in your life. And I'll leave one last thing with you, and it has to do with fear and doubt. And when you feel yourself being surrounded with fear and doubt, one thing that I learned from the webinar is because it's a chemical reaction. So when you see something, your heart rate goes up, chemical reaction starts to happen in your body, and so your body just responds and reacts based upon what's happening up here. So that moment you feel yourself going into a fear state, you want to clap your hands, think about something that is not fearful to you, and take ownership of the situation, and then just open yourself up and attack it and go through whatever it is that's stopping you. So we attack your fears. There was the analogy of, well, not necessarily an analogy, but a story of the bison. When there's a storm that's coming, what the bison will do, it will go straight to and go through the storm, because by going through the storm, it minimizes the damages that could happen to it. Whereas a cow will run away from the storm, which in fact will make it suffer and be susceptible to the damages and the effects of the storm for a longer period of time. So I'll leave you with this. In life, when you have a chance to be a bison or a cow, be a bison. All right? Okay. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in for this Thoughtful Tuesday. My name is Kenneth Peavy, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you in another video. All right. Bye-bye.